Hi, I'm Daz. I'm the producer of The Drift, and it's a busy week here with the Drift team because I've actually got a couple of interns behind me. Wave, interns! Wave! Actually, they're not really interns, they're what I'm calling my production assistants, but they are volunteers, like me, like the rest of the group, and their role is to basically sort of fill in all the gaps that I've not been able to do while I've been working on visual effects, working on the edit and stuff like that. And they've been here for a couple of weeks, just do a couple of days a week and come in. And for them, the benefit is, of course, they get involved in a big production. The benefit for me is obvious that all the things that I've kind of sort of let go in the background are now being addressed. And one of those, for example, well, two of those actually, is sort of publicity, social media and stuff like that. And one really good thing about having these young enthusiastic volunteers is that they're much more sort of social media savvy than I am. I mean, I know a little bit about that kind of thing, but nothing compared to these guys. And it's just listening to their ideas, listening to what they have to offer in terms of the way they do stuff, the way they network and use social media, the internet, that kind of thing, and introducing that to the Drift, because it's really important that, obviously it's important that you want people to see your film and to see your hard work, but a big part of the Drift production is the production itself. You know, this is a movie that's being made for £5,000 by volunteers who collectively are using their efforts to showcase their capability, to demonstrate what they can do, and the fact that they're doing it for nothing. And by communicating that out to the world, it makes the Drift more interesting, because it's the journey of making the film as much as it is about watching the film. So that's been really, really good. What else has been happening on the Drift side? Well, the edit of the film has taken quite a significant turn, a positive one, in that really getting to grips now with those little gems of shots. When you watch the film and it's all its entirety, and you start to spot those little nuggets, the sort of responses of characters and stuff like that. So looking at the character arcs and then looking at, are those character arcs actually reflected in the production itself? And then knowing where to find those things. So for example, this little document here that was made, that was produced by Sue, my scriptwriter, where she basically logged every single clip. There's about 4,700 clips in the film, that was not in the film, but that was actually filmed. I'm able to use this, and have been using this now, to basically find those little shots. So a little shot of the crystal, little shot of the captain doing something, or in a particular location, and then even from different scenes. That's the great thing. As long as the costumes are right and the positioning is right, they're actually now putting those shots into another scene, just to have that cutaway, that acknowledgement of an action or a reaction, or that kind of thing. So that is now really starting to make the story far more sort of fluid, make it more real in terms of remember what the characters are doing. That noise you can hear in there is my writers who are writing, well, apparently not writing, apparently just chatting. They're working on. What was that? Oh, sorry, you're eating my biscuits. Oh, eating my biscuits and drinking my coffee and chatting. Anyway, yeah. They're also volunteers, and what those guys are doing is working on another project which I can't talk too much about at the moment, but a part of the Drift is about us making films, a part of Backup Production is making films, and a part of all of this, the main thing is to push ourselves up and to show people what we can do. So as much as we're in post-production of the Drift, which is still going and getting better and better, we're not so much in pre-production of another film, but we are now developing another film as well, using the same model that the Drift has set up. It isn't just about making a film for nothing, it's about knowing how to make a film and how to make it work with people that who are new, who are interested, and are not yet in the industry. And that brings in a whole wealth of talent and capability, which I think we're showing with this production. So yeah, it's all going very, very well. The guys have actually been quite quiet at the moment, working very, very hard. No, they have been really, really cool. We've got loads more likes on our Facebook account already. They're showing me stuff that I didn't know about, And then they say things like, so have you got any photographs? Why are you not using those? I'm like, well, do we use those? What do we use those? Well, take a picture of your Lego model. Take a picture of a cup of coffee, because that apparently is really good. Is that right? Apparently that's what we do. These little things. Apparently, I didn't know that. And these guys, so it's listening to a whole new perspective, embracing that perspective, and then making decisions as to whether you want to use that or not use that, or take it forward, and adding my own little bit of mix, and that it really is paying off. So certainly recommend it. The whole issue about interns and all the rest of it. I'm not getting paid, they're not getting paid, but they're getting experience. I'm certainly learning something, and it's something we can all take away, regardless of when the film comes out, or whether it goes stratospheric or it just goes around the bazaars on the internet. Regardless of that, we're all learning here, and we've all got something we can take away to use ourselves. This is why I always encourage people to get involved with the Drift. People, whether it's on visual effects or as a production assistants, marketing, research, sound work, anything like that. This is an opportunity to get involved in something that is really big, that people literally all over the world are involved with at the moment. Not millions, not thousands, possibly not even hundreds, but a lot of people nonetheless who are investing their own time to produce something that they can use themselves outside of the Drift, and at the same time, of course, making this movie too. So it's been a good week, and I'm looking forward to what these guys are pushing out in the next few weeks. So I think the thing for you guys is to sort of keep your eye out on our Facebook page and our Twitter and our Tumblr and our Insta something and Instagram and other stuff that they know about. I feel a bit old, to be honest. I should be in tune with this type of thing, but these guys certainly are, and that's really helping. So that's all good.